everybody. I'm back to talk about the latest episode of Empire. Now, let's talk about the top 5 most shocking moments of this episode. Let's start out with number 5. Dre almost gets killed by Sean. Oh, y'all. What did y'all think was going to happen when Sean showed up in Dre's place and he had that gun pointed at him? Now, I got a little nervous. Now, I know they're not going to kill off him on this episode, at least not this season. They done already killed Rhonda off, so, come on. So, they're not afraid to kill characters, okay? But it did make me very nervous. I didn't know how that was going to play out. But, I mean, come on, what did y'all think was going to happen? Like, I thought that maybe he would get shot and he'd just be wounded or something, and that would be like the revenge that Sean would be able to get for, them beating him up. Well, really, for Dre beating him up. But Nessa came out and, she just let it be known that she was dealing with Dre, so that stopped Sean from killing him. Number 4, Angelo. He helps Cookie out. Now, Cookie was having some problems with her PO, and they were acting really mean and really nasty to her. And so she thought that something was up, and she didn't really understand what was going on. So come to find out, it was all because of Tariq. He was the one that was making people act shady. And so Angelo, after he kind of figured out how Cookie is, and he's really trying to understand her and be the type of man that she would want to be with, he went and he had a talk with them, and they came and they apologized to Cookie. So it was a really good look for him because he actually got inside of her world and helped her out. So I thought that was a really good moment, and I'm really rooting for her and Angelo to really make it because she needs to leave that Lucius alone. What do y'all think? Number 3, Becky gets hurt trying to help Tiana. Now, Becky is really trying to be there for the artist, and she's also trying to show Cookie and Lucius that she should be head over A&R because she really wants what's best for the artist. But in this situation, I think she just kind of judged it wrong, because in the end, she went against Cookie's wishes to record the song that Tiana really wanted to record. But once Cookie found out that Tiana didn't record the song that she wanted her to record, she postponed all of Tiana's stuff. And Tiana was like, but why are you doing that? And it was because Becky didn't do the song that Cookie wanted her to do. So Tiana flipped out on Becky and she was like, I don't want you on my team anymore. And I was like, what? Were y'all surprised when she did that? I was, because I'm thinking, girl, she's out here fighting for you. But I guess, at the end of the day, y'all know how Tiana is. She's all about her business. And she don't want anything postponed and put back, honey. She's trying to make her money and become the next pop R&B star. Okay, so she was not happy about that. But I was surprised because I thought she would be more on Becky's side because Becky was really fighting for what she wanted. Becky she just not winning right now. But it just makes me really feel that she's going to leave the label. Like, what else is she going to do? Number 2, Hakim acts a monkey donkey fool. Now, listen, I'm so tired of him always running back and doing what his daddy says. Like, you ain't learned now that your daddy is dirt. Like, Lucius gets on my nerves so bad. But, I mean, he has to be the villain because if he's not, who else gonna be it? But anyway, it's so crazy how Hakim just falls for the stupid stuff. It's like Lucius finds the things that upset Hakim and he just pushes his button harder. Like, he makes him go harder. It's just like, this beef that he's having with Romeo's character. He's like, you need to come at him, you need to keep, going at his neck and blah blah blah. And then when he found out that Nessa and Dre were talking, that amped him up even further. But it's like, dude, that's not your girl. Like, neither one of these girls are yours. Wasn't you just engaged 2 minutes ago? Like, why are you out here beefing with people over these females? Like, calm down. He's getting on my nerves. So him and Jamal were supposed to do this song, and they were going to do it live streaming it. And so Hakim just acts a fool. Like, when it comes down to his part, like, he remixes the part and he changes it and he comes at Dre and he's just talking disrespectful He even talks crazy about Jamal and him being gay and all this stuff. And Jamal is just like, what are you doing? Like, what is your problem? And Lucius he's just back there having a good old time laughing and thinking that it's funny. And he's, just kind of pats him on his back and he's like, look at the ratings. Look, you brought all this traffic to the site. See, that's what I'm talking about, son. You got to be a lion and you got to do this and you got to do that. Shut up, Lucius. See, Hakeem, oh my goodness. Look, the whole basis of this show is centered around these brothers. And when they get along, they can conquer the world. But when they're apart, when they're beefing, it's like everything falls apart. And so Hakeem, once again, is the idiot that's kind of breaking the brothers up. And it's so frustrating. But it's like Lucius always has one of his kids in his pocket. If it's not Jamal, it's Hakeem. And if it ain't Hakeem, it's Dre. So it's just like he's a puppet and he's always pulling at their strings. It's so frustrating. And the number one most shocking moment was when Sean introduced Tariq to Frida. Now, he didn't introduce them formally, but he just led Tariq in that direction because he knows that Frida Gatz has beef with the Lyons family. And so he leads Tariq right to him. And he also drops the hint that Frida's father got killed in prison and that there was probably a hit made on him and it was by Lucius. But he didn't come out and say it, but he just alluded to the fact. So that's going to give Tariq some more flame under his fire. So stupid. I'm so over it. Oh my goodness. And just as a bonus, how did y'all feel when Anika stepped up to kind of help the situation go smoother with Sean? Like, she said that, Sean was going to need some A&R and she could be over that. So she's slowly trying to creep her way back into the business. But I like the direction that they're taking her because y'all know I was not feeling her just being this wounded woman out for revenge, doing all this stupid stuff and, acting so hurt and just, oh my goodness. I'm like, come on. She's a strong woman, a strong businesswoman at that. So let her be that. She was good as Cookie's counterpart. They were kind of going at it, but it was like tit for tat. So you couldn't say one was more boss than the other one. And that's kind of what I want Anika's character to get back to. So it seems like they're going in that direction and I'm loving that. So if I left anything out, y'all know what to do. Drop it in the comments below and we'll keep the conversation going. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.